Julian's been a lifelong Liberal, a great champion for many causes, including making sure that people from Indigenous communities can have a better future. And as you saw in his press conference today, he's a man of great character, of strength, and the personal attacks that have been levelled against him over the course of the last couple of months, including by the Prime Minister, I think have been quite disgraceful. And I think in light of Julian's announcement today, it's proper that people, including the Prime Minister, should apologise to Julian Leeser. He's a person that has our country's best interests at heart. And as he pointed out, he doesn't leave with rancour, he doesn't leave with bitterness. He has gone through a process within our party, and his position is at odds with the overwhelming majority of the Liberal Party members in our party room. So our determination is to make sure that we have local and regional voices, because we want to listen to those people in the communities to get the best possible outcome for them. The Prime Minister's proposal, which is a Canberra Voice, is not going to deliver that outcome. And the biggest constitutional change that's proposed here in our country's history needs to be scrutinised. And I would say to all Australians, please go and get a better understanding of the detail of what it is that's being promised. The form of words that the Prime Minister has on the table at the moment will see our system of government change dramatically from what we've known in our entire lifetime. So I think it is important that people get a better understanding, a full understanding of what it is that the Prime Minister's proposing, and have a look at the detail, have a look at the opinions of Greg Craven and others who have an intimate knowledge of how this will impact on our system of government, as well as whether it's going to deliver any practical outcome. I think that's very important. Now, a couple of other points around today. Obviously, under the, right at the 11th hour, right on the eve of Easter, the Treasurer makes an announcement that 10 million Australians are going to be slugged by $1,500 a year. If the government was proud of this announcement, of this policy decision, they wouldn't have pushed it out there on the eve of Easter, knowing that people would be concentrating on their Easter break and having a few days off work and being away with their families. But already under Labor, families are suffering with higher interest rates, with higher electricity prices, with higher bills wherever they go as a result of the decisions that the government's made. And now they're $1,500 a year worse off under this government. And I just don't think this government has a plan for how to help families. They said before the election, of course, that they would have a $275 reduction in their electricity prices each year. And now we find that the government only has a plan to slug families, 10 million families, or 10 million Australians, to the tune of $1,500 a year. And that is a big whack, particularly for families who are paying more and more for their mortgages under Labor at the moment. I'm happy to take any questions.